are asked to please lock all external doors and vehicles and remain vigilant. Review your surveillance cameras and contact police if you observe anything suspicious. If you see this individual, do not approach him. Call 911.
Yeah, but although very tight-lipped about this investigation, the U.S. Marshal's Office told me that it has been interviewing Zimmerman's mom. The office explained that an investigation is being conducted.
For a high-profile bounty hunter and television personality says he's offering a reward in the search for a missing DeSoto County inmate.
An accused killer made the slip right out from under DeSoto County deputies a few days ago, and tonight Sheriff Thomas Tuggle admits he has no idea where fugitive Joshua Zimmerman is.
I'm coming with all my might.
Guys, we are on day 64 of the manhunt for Joshua. Zimmerman is wanted out of Connecticut for multiple rapes of men and women. He's wanted for kidnappings, plural. One kidnapped victim originated in Florida. He took her to Connecticut, and there are 2 or 3 other kidnappings in Connecticut, in addition to attempted murders, gun charges, charges against children, charges against elders. That's Connecticut. He has murder in the first degree in Texas, where he murdered his girlfriend, Kiana Mercer, after it was made known that he was raping men. He and Kiana fled to Houston, and she wasn't fleeing with him. He had essentially drained her of her soul. He turned her into somebody that was unrecognizable to everybody that she knew. She had a healthy weight when she met Zimmerman, and she deteriorated rapidly. He was putting her through the worst, beating her half to death, forcing her into sex trade, doing stuff like that. And that's something that he would do a lot more, guys. And we're learning something that's kind of consistent, and it's when he gets very angry to the point where he is ready to murder, and that this is coming from the attempted murders that he's had, his eyes change color, which is bizarre. And that's from multiple victims that say when he gets angry, his eyes literally change color, which is very chilling thing to hear about a person changing the eye color. We already know he can turn into a man, a woman. He can dress as a white, black, Hispanic man or woman, and now his eyes change. The main areas of interest are slowly getting further away from the region of the escape. The main areas of interest are now Maryland, Massachusetts, New York, North Carolina, Pennsylvania, and Tennessee. You guys are number 1 on the list, all of you. Number 2 on the list is Arkansas, Connecticut, Florida, Georgia, Mississippi. All of you are number 2. And then potential routes. These are states that the escapee is likely to travel through. He may be there now. He may be coming soon. He might have already came, but it's very good intelligence to believe he's going to these states based on the routes that he is pursuing to get out of the country. So these states include Alabama, Delaware, Illinois, Indiana, Kentucky, Louisiana, Missouri, New Jersey, Ohio, South Carolina, Virginia, West Virginia. Now, you guys are seeing like a little pattern. So the regions to be extra cautious in out of those states of possible routes include Delaware, New Jersey, Ohio, and West Virginia. Areas to be extra cautious on, the second most important regions of interest are Florida. It's just Florida on that side, and Connecticut, obviously. And on the first one, there are 3 new primary regions of interest, which mean that he could be there in an apartment, in a trap house, in that city, in that state. At this point, it is a statewide thing for many reasons. I'm not saying the police, or not the police, that the FBI and those guys, they don't know more narrow areas, but states are good enough. If you guys see a cross-dressing spree killer, you'll be able to you'll be able to see him, okay? The eyebrow, it's believed he has a scar on the left eyebrow, so it would be noticeable if it was shaved. So again, guys, the areas of interest, of immense interest, are Maryland, Massachusetts, New York, North Carolina, Pennsylvania, Tennessee. Secondary regions of interest are Arkansas, Connecticut, Florida, Georgia, Mississippi. And potential routes include Alabama, Delaware, Illinois, Indiana, Kentucky, Louisiana, Missouri, New Jersey, Ohio, South Carolina, Virginia, and West Virginia. And again, guys, the guy's eyes change color when he gets angry and he's ready to kill. We are told that his back is extremely hairy and that other people will have to shave it regularly, meaning he can't live alone for too long. Otherwise, he's going to look like Chewbacca. So he's shaving his back. He's doing all of that. And the people that are doing that, remember, DNA is an amazing thing. So when they kick in your door and they find a strain of hair that belongs to the escaped prisoner, you're going to do 45 years for that back shave. I hope it was a great back shave. I'm sure Zimmerman enjoyed the feeling. I don't think you will, because you're going to be in Texas doing life with him if he's alive. Again, guys, he's wanted for rape out of Connecticut, multiple counts, men and women. He's wanted for multiple counts of kidnapping out of Connecticut, attempted murder out of Connecticut. He has charges in the past that include against children, against elders in Connecticut. He has murder in the first degree in Houston, where he murdered his girlfriend because he thought she was going to turn on him. He then fled with the same gun, went to Mississippi, where he met his next victim at a Home Depot, went to his home, shot him, robbed him, tried to kill him, fled, and got caught in September 23. Now, fast forward to June 14th, he escapes from the courthouse on the day he's supposed to enter a plea, and he's been a ghost in the machine ever since. They saw him in Memphis, Tennessee on June 15th, and that was the last time anybody has seen him. We are now well past the midpoint in August. Well, no, a day past the midpoint, but at the end of the day, it's August 16th. He was seen June 15th. We have a problem. He's getting desperate. He made moves because it's a very small chance that he's in that Memphis region. Almost zero chance that he would have been more so seen if he had gone that route. The reason they think Memphis is because of the gang activity and whatnot. And again, that is it's a stretch. It's a big stretch. It's more possible at this point that he's here on the East Coast. It's as simple as that. He may not be going to Connecticut given the amount of heat there, or he may already be there for all we know. So remain cautious, remain vigilant. Everything is on the table. He can be anywhere in the United States right now other than Texas. It would be amazing if he went to Texas, but he just won't. So again, guys, if you are in Maryland, Massachusetts, New York, North Carolina, Pennsylvania, and Tennessee, remain extra vigilant. Those regions are regions that he is believed to be in right now. One of those regions. The regions, again, and it's a state, I'm sorry, but he is believed to be in one of these 6 states. Maryland, Massachusetts, New York, North Carolina, Pennsylvania, Tennessee. Secondary regions of interest, one more time: Arkansas, Connecticut, Florida, Georgia, Mississippi. Potential routes: Alabama, Delaware, Illinois, Indiana, Kentucky, Louisiana, Missouri, New Jersey, Ohio, South Carolina, Virginia, West Virginia. And again, guys, he's from Waterbury, Connecticut, and that's where all of this stuff started. He was a confidential informant who got a deal of a lifetime to back. He started turning people in 2017. He started lying on people in 2018 when he found that he couldn't snitch because he didn't know much, because he's not a gangster. So what he would do is lie on Latin Kings because one of his relatives on his an in-law is a Latin king, right? Zimmerman tried to run off that clout acting like he's a gangster when he's not, and neither is his family. His in-law might be, and his in-law wants nothing to do with the guy. He's a weirdo. Not the in-law, Zimmerman. So again, guys, if you see something, say something. It's not too late to cooperate. That rhymes. It's not too late to cooperate. Call the U.S. Marshals, call the U.S. Attorney. At this point, only call those two. If you have tips or information, you can send them to me, to Dog, email, text. I have all of that stuff on X, Facebook, Twitter, or X is Twitter, X, Facebook, Instagram, YouTube. It's like on every social platform I have. So just remain vigilant, stay safe. And again, guys, we have no sightings since June 14th. It's now August 16th. Well over 60 days, no sightings, big problem. Stay safe, stay vigilant. If you see something, please say something. Even if you think it doesn't mean anything, it does. Even if it's weeks late, it's fine. Even if it's from June 14th, I don't care. You're not going to be charged for holding information. They don't care about that. They need to find the guy ASAP. So if you have info, it's better to come. I mean, if you're just a witness, obviously, you have nothing to hide. You don't care. If you have info because you helped him or because you are his friend or he confided in you, say he called you and he said something in June and you're scared to call, don't be scared. They're not going to arrest you because he called you. They need to know who he reached out to. if you wait for them to kick in your door, you're going to get a lot of years in prison. This isn't going to be a local police department coming. These are the feds. And marshals have one job, and it's to arrest people. And they'll arrest everybody that comes in their way, interferes, does anything at all to throw them off track, or withhold information until the very last minute when they have to kick in your door. So stay safe, stay vigilant, see something, say something. You can call the U.S. Marshals, call 911 if you see him. And you can also email tips@manhunts.1 or mostwanted@man. Stay safe, stay vigilant, and good luck.